Hi, this is Ian at IDBS, and I'd like to talk today about how IDBS have worked with ChemAxon to embed their technology into the eWorkbook platform. And I'd also like to extend my thanks to ChemAxon for arranging this series of virtual seminars. So the first component that we worked with was Marvin.js, which is the web-based drawing tool, and we use this for storing single structures as well as reactions for our stoichiometry module. We've also augmented this capability with the ability to push out to external chemistry drawing tools, such as ChemDraw, Marvin Sketch, and Biovia Draw. We've also integrated into the ChemAxon compliance checker, so you can then, as you're drawing your reaction, you can validate the structures against the known list of restricted chemicals. And of course, as you are recording molecules and reactions, all of that information is saved in the JChem backend. This is just an example of a search that combines chemical structure information together with experiment metadata and stoichiometry metadata. Speaking of which, this is our stoichiometry table. So we've got a lot of cool features in here, but of course we have integrations as well, most notably to things like reagent sources, analytical services, and of course ChemAxon's chemical registration system. So one thing we've also done recently is allowed customers to actually push data from the stoichiometry item into a eWorkbook spreadsheet. This opens up a lot of further capability, either for custom calculations or specific workflows, like, for example, a design of experiment, as you see here, or for the ability to actually push data into third-party systems. This is our parallel synthesis component, which leverages the Plexus Design RDF output, and we augment that RDF output with the stoichiometry information and provide a UI for data capture. Talking about registration, I think this is some area where we've done quite a lot of interesting work. So firstly, we provide a configurable registration form, and this allows us to actually retrieve the information directly from the registration system itself and display it to the user. So there's never any disconnect between the form and what's the fields that are actually configured in the registration system itself. As the user goes through the registration process, firstly, there is a single sign-on. So a user doesn't have to re-authenticate to do a registration. We just pass the token over. We also provide users with the ability to actually click on the link to then view the registration record, and we provide all the information that's displayed. And of course, if the user does click, this is of course the corresponding record that they see. Now, something new that we've also worked on is the ability to query the registration system. So a user can query either by a text comment that was entered on the registration form or the actual registration ID. Alternatively, you can also search by a structural motif. And this is great because it allows customers to then register intermediates and then use those intermediates in later experiments. From a biology perspective, we provide a couple of different components. So IDBS ourselves created a plasmid sequence renderer, but we also have integrated into the BioEddy, and we created a front-end bioregistration using the biomolecule toolkit. So this sequence renderer allows us to import GenPep, GenBank, FASTA files, either in a linear or cyclic sequence. And you'll notice on the right-hand side we have the registration capability. This is the BioEddy as it appears in eWorkbook. And again, we have a panel on the right-hand side to be able to register those records. And this is also the bioregistry interface, which allows the user to then run queries and be able to perform searches on those. So this has been a very short presentation of what we've done with chemistry and biology components in eWorkbook. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you very much.